Good morning, and on behalf of the Howard County Board to Promote Self Sufficiency, I want to welcome you to our third annual Higher Power Awards. My name is Mike Couch. I'm the chairperson of the Howard County Board to Promote Self Sufficiency. And the Higher Power Awards are done every year to highlight the businesses within the county that promote the programs and practices to help develop the local workforce through innovative job support, inclusive hiring strategies, and community outreach efforts. This year we had our most nominees ever, which was very exciting. Yes, thank you. And because of that, we've added an honorable mention category this year to recognize all the good work that's going on in the community. I'd first like to thank our host for today, Tino's Italian Bistro. Thank you very much. And this event would not happen without our Community Outreach Committee, which does all the work behind the scenes to go through the nominees and put this event together. And for those of you who are here, I'd say stand up, but we're all standing. So if you could kind of raise your hands, I'm not going to name everybody, but our committee chairperson, Julie Keogh, is back there. Lisa Jablonova is over there. I know Gerald Baker was here before, and who am I missing? Anybody? Brad Kloss is here. Thank you. Also, since I said this is our third year of doing this, on the tables there's a list of our past winners in 2014 and 2015. So please take a look and look at those businesses in the past that we've recognized, because we want to make sure that each year we continue to recognize those people in the community who are doing the good work. I'd also like to recognize some local elected officials and government officials. I'll start with Amy Stratton from Congressman Elijah Cummings' office. Our Director of Citizen Services, Phyllis Madachi. Our Director of the Department of Social Services, Karen Butler's hiding in the back there. And it's my pleasure to introduce our County Executive, Allan Kittleman.
Thank you, Mike. I'm a little shorter than Mike. Thank you, Mike. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. And I also just want to thank the board to promote self-sufficiency and all that you have done to help so many people in our county, and how important you are to all of us in many, many, many ways. And I'll be very, very brief. To Lance and his family, he's back there working back there. Thank you, Nicole. Lance, thank you so much for opening up your restaurant today for us. And thank you for what you also do in our community, helping in so many ways to help our nonprofits and others. So thank you so much. And just to all the employers here and individuals who help us to hire more people and to provide those opportunities. And I hear stories already this morning about so many great employers who are willing to give people a second chance. And that's what we need to do. I mean, people have things happen in their lives, and we all make mistakes. Heck, we all make mistakes, whether we're dealing with situations with the law or other things. We all make mistakes, and no one should be thinking that, hey, someone should be penalized because they made a mistake in the past. So we need to make sure we have those opportunities, whether it's a mistake legally or some other ways. We need to make sure that people have that opportunity, and it takes special employers who are willing to do that. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You're one of them. And so thank you so much for being those special people who care more about our community sometimes than what people might be saying outside. Because some people might be looking to go, why in the world would you give that person a second chance? And you can just smile on the face and say, you know what? People are more important, and we're going to make sure that they have those opportunities. So thank you to all of you for being here, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about these companies. Thank you. Thanks, Mike.
So for those of you who were with us last year, we had the very exciting live announcement on Fox 45 of our winners. As I mentioned, this year we have honorable mention categories. So I'm going to go through those first. And each will receive a certificate. I believe if you can help. And I believe one of our honorable mention businesses is here today, so we'll ask them to come up. But first we'll start with Chick-fil-A out on Johns Hopkins Road in Laurel. They partner with a multi-service center in a variety of ways, including career and community fairs. They provide employment and advancement opportunities for those with low employment skills. So let's recognize our employer from Chick-fil-A. Next is Maryland MEP. They're a nonprofit organization focused on growing and strengthening manufacturers and manufacturing throughout the state of Maryland. They created a boot camp targeting unemployed or underemployed workers that provides classroom and on-the-job manufacturing training. And I believe we have a representative from MEP. Our next honorable mention business is Sales Focus in Marriottsville. They partner with the Office of Workforce Development in numerous sales and call center recruitments. They have a passion for veterans and have interviewed and hired several workforce customers. Sales Focus has a very liberal leave policy and allows staff to work from home. Thank you to Salesforce. Our next honorable mention is the Burger Joint in Columbia Crossing. They've provided second chance opportunities to underemployed workers. The organization has been helpful and accommodating to populations that have historically struggled with employment. Thank you to the Burger Joint. And our last honorable mention is Wendy's out on Washington Boulevard in Elkridge. They provide opportunities to underemployed workers. They provide flexible work schedule that accommodates public transportation, and their management team values and respects the employees and the work that they do. So thank you to Wendy's. So for those of you following along, by process of elimination, the remaining 5 businesses are our winners of the 2016 Higher Power Awards. And each of these businesses, in addition to the certificate from the Board to Promote Self-Sufficiency, will receive a proclamation from Senator Cummings' office. Thank you. So our first winner this year is Edward G. Roll & Sons in Jessup. They're a produce supplier providing job opportunities to those who are re-entering the workforce. They believe that everyone deserves a second chance. Flexible schedules allow their workers to use public transportation and attend critical support services meetings. They believe in giving back to the community by supporting soup kitchens and offering discounts to charities. With us today is Bobby Curl.
Correct. Thank you.
Our next winner for this year is Hungry Harvest. Hungry Harvest sources, recovers, and delivers produce with a mission to reduce food waste and fight hunger. We know it as ugly fruit. Sometimes. Their business model includes making a 1 to 2 pound donation for every box of produce delivered. So for those who purchase it, a portion of that goes back to the community. They provide employment opportunities to ex-offenders and those experiencing homelessness. They work with the Grassroots Crisis Intervention Center to ensure Hungry Harvest workers have necessary support services, such as van transportation. With us today is Evan Lutz. Next, we'd like to recognize Neighbor Network. They empower families and individuals to better their situations, educate the community on how people become homeless, eliminate stereotypes associated with poverty, and educate businesses on how to help. For the past 7 years, they've been partnering with a multi-service center, assisting families attain stability. They support the multi-service center, Bridges to Housing Stability, Grassroots Crisis Intervention Center, the Howard County Public School System, and other organizations assisting with food, clothing, energy, rent, and car repair. Some of their special projects include Christmas in July, backpacks filled with school supplies, and education through homeless speaker presentations at school. Neighbor Network could not be with us today, so accepting the award on their behalf is Julie Keogh. Our next 2016 Higher Power Award winner is Subway out in Jessup. I know they're sitting back there. There she goes. Subway provides employment for people with an interruption in their employment work history. Once hired, employees are given the opportunity to thrive and grow within the company. Flexible work schedules allow workers to attend critical service meetings, tend to family needs, and accommodate public and carpool transportation schedules. Management leads by example, providing instruction and leadership opportunities for workers to learn their business operation, including profitability, scheduling, opening and closing. Management recognizes great employee work via techs, awards, and incentive programs. Career pathways within Subway or the Travel Center decrease turnover and increase worker involvement. With us today is Kelly Flowers. Thank you. And our last award winner for this year, we saved them for last so they could keep providing us all the great service they're doing. I think they're here. Is Tino's Italian Bistro. Tino's operates with a philosophy of giving back to the community. Through its foundation nights, 10% of the proceeds are donated to nonprofits, some of which include Bridges to Housing Stability, Wounded Warriors, the Arc of Howard County, Neighbor Ride, Grassroots Crisis Intervention Center, Zacking for Cancer, I'll stop, but many community nonprofits. In addition, Tino also supports Girl Scouts and clients of the Arc of Howard County to help prepare and be served meals. Thank you to Tino's Lance. Is there anyone else that would like to join?
Yes, absolutely. Rest of the family.
So that concludes identifying all of our winners, but I'd like to say, we've seen this event grow each year over the past 3 years. On behalf of the Board to Promote Self-Sufficiency and our committee members who put this award together, and all of those who nominated the businesses that were here today, we're so excited to see the level of work that's going out in the community, and we look forward to nominating and identifying award winners next year for our 4th annual Higher Power Awards in 2017, and we hope to see you there. Thanks for coming.
Can we get all the winners up here?